Well, hi there. My name is Jeff DeVerter, and I'm the Chief Technology Evangelist here at Rackspace Technology. Now, Rackspace couldn't be more excited to be a part of Accelerate 22. Now, in about 5 minutes, we're going to tell you everything that you need to know about Rackspace Elastic Engineering for Google Cloud. Now, so much has changed in the enterprise with the advent of the hyperscale cloud. Now, with the evolution of the cloud as an operating model in the modern enterprise, support technologies, well, that has had to adjust as well. Now, Rackspace Technology is leading the industry with its Elastic Engineering for Google Cloud offering, which makes the cloud more accessible to everyone. Now, Rackspace Elastic Engineering for Google Cloud adds a valuable service offering to the Rackspace portfolio that sits alongside other offerings like cost optimization, advanced monitoring and resolution, virtual machine management, and other professional services offerings as well. Now, here to help us understand the 5 key tenets of Elastic Engineering is Senior Principal Architect Rajan. Sri, why don't you tell us what is Rackspace Elastic Engineering for Google Cloud?
Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, happy to be here. Elastic Engineering can be visualized in the same way as we do cloud. Think of cloud versus data center. With cloud, you pay for what you use. And in a very similar sense, Rackspace Elastic Engineering offers a balanced, managed and professional services model where you pay for what you use. Cloud does it for infrastructure, Elastic Engineering does it for services. Rackspace Elastic Engineering is a proactive service that helps customers take advantage of Google Cloud better and is designed to adapt and evolve their environments to be more cloud native and modern over time. Cloud is fast changing, and Rackspace Elastic Engineering drives adaptability by not being fixed fee or fixed scope. It offers an agile month-to-month consumption model for services.
Well, excellent. So that's what Rackspace Elastic Engineering is. Let's talk about who delivers the services. Tell me about the teams that deliver Rackspace Elastic Engineering.
Yeah, in a traditional managed services model, you have a global pool of resources that serve many customers, and they typically work from a queue. These individuals are very skilled, but they are not very aligned to individual customers' outcomes. With Rackspace Elastic Engineering, our customers are supported by a pod. A pod is a group of 9 resources, and that includes engagement managers, architects, engineers, SREs, and with varying skill set depending on what the customer needs. As a customer, you get to know them, they get to know you, and they work with you for your backlog of activities. And we've applied these models across different competencies. We can provide this for an infrastructure-specific world where you're managing GCE or VMware on GCP or traditional networking, or maybe more data-focused, focusing on BigQuery, Dataproc, Data Studio, or maybe more cloud-native using GKE or Cloud Run. And to help round up the offering, we also have a companion offering called Advanced Monitoring and Resolution AMR, which provides 24/7 incident response and break fix. This offering provides instant response for your application platform using tools like Cloud Monitoring and Prometheus. And this team works very closely with the Elastic Engineering team and acts as a first responder.
So Sri, why don't you tell us how the team now then interacts with and works with our customers?
The working model for Rackspace Elastic Engineering is agile-centric. It focuses on flexibility and accountability. At the very start of the engagement, we help customers with a discovery workshop that helps understand their business priorities, their areas of focus, their infrastructure landscape, and their challenges. Then this work is translated into a backlog, which is then pruned and prioritized alongside the customer. And then the Rackspace Elastic Engineering pod starts working on it in weekly sprints. The engagement manager is a key role here, who ensures that the work is visible in these sprints. Demos are done for stakeholders, and everybody can see the work that's been completed. Status reports are served up by the engagement manager, and they also roll it up into quarterly business reviews for the executive audience.
All right. So with a name like Rackspace Elastic Engineering, I have to imagine, of course, that flexibility fits into this model as well. Why don't you tell me about that?
Flexibility was always a core tenet in the service design. Rackspace Elastic Engineering offers flexibility at 2 levels. At a very high level, we look at customers' cloud maturity and then adopt a working model to that. For some customers, They're starting with just GCP. We structure the working model around cloud fundamentals, helping build landing zones, help the customer understand GCP's strengths, migration planning, and effectively raising the bar for GCP internally in the customer's organization. For customers who are at the other end of the spectrum, where maybe they have been in Google Cloud for 2 or 3 years, it's about adding more velocity to the infrastructure as code platforms using tools like Terraform and GCDM, maybe helping them embrace GitOps, or do modernization using containers, or helping improve their CI/CD systems, or adopting cloud-native security practices. At a week-to-week level, the flexibility comes from the agile sprint-based model. Work is never static and priorities shift, and so the pod's focus can also change on a week-to-week basis. We often see customers halting work temporarily to address something like a root cause that came from an incident, or maybe doing a quick cost optimization sprint. And the weekly sprints then allow customers to be more flexible and then respond as their work changes as well. So that brings us to cost, a key differentiator of Elastic Engineering from traditional managed services. Working with Elastic Engineering offers a better structure to manage service costs. You're always aware of your price regardless of the type of work being prioritized. Your engagement manager is responsible for helping you optimize your EE capacity and make sure planning is done correctly. You can scale up or scale down. There is no long-term commitment. And in that sense, Elastic Engineering is purpose-built to be flexible so that you can complete your priorities as and when they come up, predictable so you know where your spend is going to be, and consistent so you know your team and they know you.
Well, Sri, thank you so much for sharing those key tenets of Rackspace Elastic Engineering for Google Cloud. Now, if you'd like to learn more, just click the link that's there in the description box to access all of our information, or even speak with a Google specialist here at Rackspace Technology.